Galamsey will never come to an end unless we turn back to history. History taught us about Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah also taught us about what? Neo-colonialism. The more we pay less attention to history and our former great leaders who have fought for independence and the colonization of Africa, the more we will suffer as individuals and as a continent. Naturally, our leaders are just mere clients of proxies. Some invisible forces are controlling them that we don't know. Evil men and women are behind their backing up. What is Galamsey that should be destroying our life in this 21st century?
What is Galamsey? Look, when you go to Europe and the West, they have a whole lot of gold under reserved already. Nobody is looking for gold as we are in a season of gold rush. It has passed, but they are making it look in Africa or in Ghana like gold is something that is saving life somewhere. Number one, how many Ghanaians even have seen gold in their real life before dying? Number two, 1 out of 100 Ghanaians can tell you what gold is used for. So why should gold be a major reason or a major disaster to our country? That should tell you that something secretly is happening beyond the dirty boys you see in the Galamsey side and the security forces, the military and the police that are guiding them, and the ministers and our leaders that are involved. There is some neo-colonial force.
Most of us are highly ignorant about what gold can do for our lives. So why would Galamsey never come to an end? It's because neo-colonialists are after our life, after our brain, after our spirituality, after our progress. The water bodies they are destroying, they are using chemicals. You shouldn't think they are just dirty and they are just brown. They are using chemicals to mine gold and to treat gold in those same waters. Those waters join the waters we are drinking today. So don't depend on pure water or Baltic or bottled water. They still contain some amount of chemical in them. People giving us water don't have what it takes to treat the water to its qualitative level for us, for me and you, or I and you to drink. Galamsey is a weapon against our lives. Number one, it's diverting our attention from major stuffs to minor stuffs. Galamsey should be one of the minor problems in our society, but it has become a major stuff. When they break and you watch the news, it's Galamsey. Whilst professors and youths are there doing some relevant things that we should pay attention to, but Galamsey is the head of the news. Galamsey is an illusion. Gold mine is an illusion. Weapon to destroy you and I. The chemicals involved are damaging our liver, our eyes, our brain. It would, in the long run, make our mind to be very feeble, very weak. We can't think, we can't reason. The capability of the mind is becoming lower and lower, depending on the chemicals that we are drinking through Galamsey using it. So please, my brother, my sister, don't think gold is something that is of high demand in this 21st century. After all, there are other minerals that are of more value and of more demand, and they are more expensive than gold. There's a mineral found in Nigeria that is called californium. Californium is worth $27 million per gram, and gold is worth $60 per gram. What we must know is they are treating Africa like a primitive tool. They are using Africa as a primitive tool. So that is why they have to set up a team to make our lives worse in the north of Nigeria. And we think it's a mere tool of political influence. No, it's never like that. So I'm trying to encourage you to know that when we don't read our books and we don't force our ministers of education and our government to make history part of basic education, history must be part of our basic education so that we can know what we are coming to face as youth, what we will face as blacks, what our forefathers has also faced as blacks, so that we will know how to strategize our life. But all these things, the attempt not to put history as a form of basic education is also an agenda where our education system cannot make our minds to be brilliant. When you watch Black Panther 2, it reveals something that many people didn't send their attention to. When Wakanda is fighting over vibranium, not knowing vibranium is being discovered in different worlds. Vibranium is not only in Wakanda. Other worlds are also having vibranium, but just Wakanda, which is meant to be Africa in the movie, is not aware. They thought they are the only world in existence having vibranium. And it's the same way they are making Africans to feel like about their mineral resources. No, they are just using our mineral resources to destroy our lives in this 21st century. In fact, there are other sources that can provide them that minerals, but because they can, number one, get it free in Africa, and number two, they can use it as a form of genocidal tool against our life. So let's please subscribe to my YouTube channel, African Shrine of Recovery, and watch full videos of my lectures, of my wisdom, of my literature. Follow me on Facebook, Pharaoh Elom Adra, Pharaoh ELORMADRAH. Follow me on TikTok, Nkrumah is to pack. I'm coming gangster and I'm coming what? Nkrumah.